Hey everybody, welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays the Expanse by Green Ronin Publishing. I am the Game Master, Johananon.
And I am the co-host, Casualty CDG, but since we're playing The Expanse, which is by Green Ronin on this beautiful Thursday, where we play age games, right? We know that. I'll be playing the part of Loki, the hacker aboard the Space Bullet.
And I am Leighton Samuels, Schlamuels, whatever you want to call me. And it is Thursday. I learned what Thursday was last Thursday, and we'll only refer to this day as Thursday. And on this Thursday, we are playing an age game in which I play Reese, who's the Expanse, is my ship. I'm a pilot. I do things. Someone else take it.
Hi, everybody. I'm Alicia Benisa. I write horror podcast stuff that you can find more out about. Wow, that's a sentence. On Twitter at Hidden Audio. And 2 weeks from today, I will no longer have a face.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Pretty stoked.
Yeah, she's gonna be in a remake of that Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah, Face Off. I'm like starting to get a little nervous because the reality of it is setting in. But yeah, excited to no longer be in pain.
Hey folks, I'm Matt, but tonight I'm playing Sean Green, our agent of chaos, who is absolutely ready for blood right now.
Yeah. And
yes.
Yeah, and the reason for that last time on The Expanse, for those of you who are fans of the show and of the books, the Eros incident happened, which is one of the big landmarks in the setting, and our players were involved in a, tertiary capacity. They're kind of running parallel to the main storyline, which I find pretty interesting and fun. Green is pretty pissed off. Everyone in the belt is pretty pissed off about the genocide of the people on Eros. For those of you who don't know what it is, a space station in the belt, populated mostly by belters, a pretty big space station, was used as an experiment, supposedly, by the Protogen Corporation, by introducing the protomolecule to a mass of people to see what would happen. It tried to crash with Earth, and then rerouted itself and crashed upon the surface of Venus. The atmosphere on Venus stops people from being able to really tell what's going on down there. They kind of have to use special ships. And right now there is a joint operation of Martians and Earthers trying to do just that and see what's going on the surface of Venus. Green has been, during a drunken revelry of mourning on one of the belt stations, Tycho, was inducted into a retaliatory attack by the belt. So the entire belt kind of for the first time organized, more or less, to attack all of Protogen's sites, which were leaked by Loki and the crew of the Space Bullet to the public. So yes, that is where we start off. And Green, you, I guess, wake up from your drunken revels, and it's time to go. People are ready. I'm not sure what the rest of you plan on doing, because you didn't want to go aboard their ship. You are welcome to go on your own ship.
I feel like we had something planned, but I forget what it was. Does anybody remember?
I know we were going on our own ship, just because. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were gonna be part of the support. Like, we weren't gonna go.
Yeah, you guys. I think you guys were gonna be support crew. Because what they're doing super dangerous.
Yeah. And I remember Reese felt like it's not our fight. Like, we should just be help.
If you need me to get information, you'll point me in the right way. Other than that, I'll take a relaxed approach.
Yeah, I'm here to fly. I'll get you where you need to go. That's what I got.
But yes, so the crew heads out. The following day after this incident, everyone kind of had a night to mourn. But now it's time to attack. The Belter ship that Green is aboard. So it's not the biggest ship, and it has these smaller, what I described last time as shipping containers with rockets on them. Anyone who's not a Belter that looks at this thing's like, that's not a spaceship. They are not sealed. They do not have atmosphere. You have to wear a vac suit inside. It's kind of insane. But you guys fly to the target that your group has been assigned. Let's see. Black Site E11-00632. They all have designations like that. This one is a space station. It's not hidden. It's just, you can have a public space station, or a private space station, rather, that, no one's going to be like, hey, I bet you're doing illegal shit. People have rights and shit, so they have been abusing that. It's not terribly far away. And you guys make it there in a couple days. Green, are you aboard the Belter ship the whole time?
Yes.
Is that where you want to be? That makes sense. And the rest of you follow along in the space bullet.
Yeah.
The journey is not hard, but I could use a navigation check to make sure
Okie dokie.
that someone's timing's not off here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yep, those are both a 14 to navigate and a 15 to pilot. You guys are a trained pilot duo, so it's just another milk run for you guys. You notice that the Belter ship gets a little off course because the trajectories are a little tricky, and they're not as skilled. Not in general, the Belters do have skilled people, but this particular pilot's okay,
Yeah, I'll probably send them my data just to make sure we're on the same page.
Green, you're getting to know the people that you're going to be boarding with. The main people that you've been talking to. One of them's an older guy named Bobo. One of them's a younger guy named Zaff. And one of them's a girl named Gray. And they're all, they all got the tattoos. They're all about that belt life. All about that OPA. And they're doing the typical thing. They're being very brash, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to kill me some of these Protogen shits. Put them in the airlock and make them watch as their air leaves. And they're like, they'll laugh about things like that. Pretty fucked up shit, really. But to be fair, what happened was an atrocity.
Yeah. I laugh with them.
I'm sure, yeah. I expect nothing less from Green. But yes, you're aboard. You're getting to know them better. You knew some of them to begin with. Let's say you knew Bobo. Bobo's an older guy. He probably, watched your back on an asteroid run when you were very young,
Mm-hmm.
Like, you remember Bobo. You don't know him that well, but you remember him. And yeah, the space bullet, what are you guys doing on your, one day there?
I'm going to be working on this puzzle box.
Ah, okay. Yeah, give me, an int. A smart check.
Just straight ints.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. I mean, unless you have an applicable skill.
Engineering? It is a puzzle.
It is a puzzle.
So, if you'll take engineering, just add 2 to that.
Yeah, sure.
15.
15. So 15's a pass. And the drama dice is a 1. So you get 1 point. Yeah, it's one of those extended tests that you just, slowly but surely. You're messing around with it for a while, and then finally you hear a click, and you're like, oh, and you kind of start getting it a little bit better. Loki, you doing anything?
You're muted, bro.
I'm just going to run sensors and scanners, just in case.
Hey, go ahead.
There we go. 18. With a 5 in the 3's place, if that's a thing.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
I was trying to help Layton.
18's pretty good. Sensors, I mean, you definitely see the station. They do have their powers on. They're currently operating, but you do get some readings. You think that they're trying to leave, potentially.
Reese, it looks like they're trying to position for an escape. Maybe we should go outside just in case.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
It does seem like they're trying to abandon ship. During these past couple days, there have been news broadcasts finally of the incident covered by Earth, Mars, and the Belt Zone news organizations, namely Ganymede. And they've been, the Eros incident. They're very somber. They're talking about Jules Pierre Mao, the most wanted man in the system, Jules Pierre Mao, and Ida Fairchild are fugitives from the law, and they are wanted in connection with this event. They are publicly connecting Protogen with Eros. It's something they can't really keep under wraps, so they're running with it. That is currently happening. But yeah, after that day or so of getting there, you arrive. You guys can see the station. Loki scans it. Oh, well, yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to research pretty much everything I can about the personal lives of Ida Fairchild and Jules Pierre Mao.
Oh, you're going to do some stalker shit. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I am.
That's fun.
Let's see.
It could be intelligence, like, if you have any technology background.
No, I just have navigation.
Yeah, just intelligence. It's just you rooting around in the systems looking for information. Yeah, you do some Google searches with that. And you find out where they were born. Mao was born in France. Ida Fairchild was born somewhere in America. That kind of thing. You find out, ages, basic stuff. You find out Mao has 2 daughters. But that's always been public knowledge. Ida Fairchild has no family. But that's more most of the information you get. You don't get anything like super in depth.
Okay.
But you get some basic info. I like where your head's at. Yeah. So after those 2 the day or 2, I should probably pick one. It was 2 days. I'll just say that. You guys make it. Loki scans. You guys notice that they might be trying to escape. Green, you're in a vac suit in a dumpster with a rocket on it.
Mm-hmm.
You are next to several other rocket dumpsters. And everybody's sitting there, like, people are joking and, like, hitting each other, like doing the "aroo," like they're, like, getting all hyped up. It is. I mean, you've probably been in a belter raid before. That's a good nickname in high school, Gary. Rocket dumpster. But yeah, so you guys are in, and the countdown begins. You can feel the atmosphere get. You are now in vacuum. And you're sitting there next to your buddies. You guys are ready to go. And so what's gonna happen? Just so you know what the plan is here, how this works. These things launch through the hull by sheer brute force. And then you guys open the doors and pop out and just murk people. That's how it works. It's what the Belters do. It is some straight up space Viking shit. And it's about to go down. You see the light come on, the red light, mission to go, and you feel as you guys see this from the space boat. You see all these rocket dumpsters launch towards the space station.
We really missed an opportunity to name our ship Space Dumpster.
Yeah.
As they're rocketing towards Reese, you'll notice, Loki, with your scan earlier, they ready weapons immediately as soon as these ships are out. There are missiles armed, there are PDCs armed, and they're going to kill some of these dumpsters. I don't want to call them dumpsters, but that's what they look like. They look like storage containers. There, that's
You can call
better.
them prefabs if you want.
Yeah, they're postmodern spaceships. But that's what's happening. Are you guys gonna do stuff?
I mean,
You're allowed to.
I feel like we should.
The only
like,
people who can't do anything right now are the people in the ships.
in the dumpsters.
They are completely defenseless, right?
Yeah, I feel like we should protect them.
Yeah, we should do our best to protect the space dumpsters with a focus on our friend's space dumpster.
You're not sure which one he's in.
That's fair. Then we'll try to protect as many of the space dumpsters as possible.
Maybe we can draw fire if we fly by and fire on their weapon systems.
We definitely should fire on their weapons. That's the best idea. And try to intercept any missiles that are fired.
Okay, so there's going to be a few rounds of space combat before the
It's not regular combat.
yeah, it is different. It is different.
I know. I just like adding space to everything.
I do like adding space to everything.
Ooh.
So guys, roll your space rolls.
One of the NPCs has been named by the chat, and he has been named Trash Boat.
El capitán osito de la gran trash boat.
So, might I suggest one of the OPA guys?
Oh yeah,
that
one of
runs
the
these
OPA
ships.
guys is totally trash boat.
It's
Now.
Trash Boat. Yep.
And he's named that because he once littered his rocket dumpster with so much trash that it like spawned rats.
No, it has
This
to be
is-
a cooler reason than that. I think that he manufactured some sort of crude spacecraft out of trash and like escaped a situation.
Yeah, I think his actually is a rocket dumpster, not a ship, not a storage container.
Trash
His
boat.
is the trash boat, and it's sprayed with spray paint on the side that says trash boat.
Don't
And
worry,
he's-
Green. You are with trash boats.
Yes.
It's very safe.
I feel very safe. Yes.
He's going to be a big guy, and he has
Come
the
close,
talent.
and trash boat will give you mighty hug, Green.
He has the talent MacGyver, and he can make anything out of trash. Thank you, Captain Grimley, for that impromptu NPC. We appreciate it. But yeah, so we're going to initiate this space. We're going to get into space combat turns. So first, command phase.
Me?
Yes, you have
Okay.
been taking them. If you want to continue taking them, you can.
Yeah, I'll continue taking them. If nobody stops me, then I'll continue taking
I
them.
have no problem with it.
Communication, right?
Yeah, communication. You're like, all right, everybody, this is what we're doing.
Okay. 15.
That is a pass. So now you have a stunt point, free floating, that you can give to anyone during their turn, including yourself.
Okay, I
You have
am
a free
going.
floating stunt point.
I am going to give it to Loki.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say let's do a flyby, target their weapon systems, and Reese, make it flashy.
I always do.
Alright, so you guys rocket past all these drop ships. And Green, well, no, you can't hear it. Why do I think you can hear stuff? You can't hear shit. You're in
Yeah.
space. No one
We're
can
in
hear
space.
you.
We are.
No one can hear you scream.
Loki, it is immediately the electronic warfare test, which is you.
So I usually Green fires, and I may need to fire if Calliope did the command phase and Reese is flying.
No, so she can actually take
Command and
a
fire.
different thing too. Yeah, command.
Perfect.
Command, you can do two things, I believe, and if that's not the rule, that's my rule, I think.
I like it. So I've rolled a 13.
Okay, so you get a +1 to that, so you get a 14. This is an electronic warfare test. Do you have technology?
Just intelligence. I don't have intelligence technology yet.
You did. Okay.
Well, I took cryptography first because I have to get them both to be considered a hacker, actually.
Plus the sensors of the ship versus the target number. You did hit, so that means that you have successfully targeted what you want to target.
Weapon systems. Weapon systems are targeted.
Dig.
Fire when ready.
Is that me?
Something like that. So the drama dice that you got there, Gary, 3. You get half that rounded up to either all defensive actions, to evade incoming attacks, or to the weapon attacks. So are you targeting, or are you trying to make sure you don't get blown out of the sky?
Targeting weapons.
Gotcha. All right, cool. So that's how electronic warfare works. We're gonna get this down because this is a cool part of the system.
Yeah, I'm looking at this spot in the rule book right now. It's a lot. It's good.
So what's next?
Weapon attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
That'll
said-
be you, I believe, Calliope.
okay. So I guess I'll just be commanding from green spot then. So what do I do?
You roll an attack. It's gonna be you can either use your point defense cannons, or since you guys are at a longer range in this round, you can use your torpedoes.
Yeah, let's do torpedoes.
So you want to launch some torpedoes at their PDC specifically to kind of try and take out their defensive capabilities.
I will say, Jahan, we did skip the maneuvering.
Yeah, I saw. We'll just circle back to you. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
sure. No, it's not like I wanted to get in closer range so we could get a better shot at these.
You can if you want to. We can retcon it now, before you shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so do that. Go ahead and give me a navigation check.
Piloting?
Yeah, piloting.
Great.
Sorry, I don't know why I said
Don't worry.
that. Wow.
Sure.
Yes. You guys are at 8. FYI.
Good.
10 is not a guaranteed event. It is I roll for a maybe event. That is a amazing check. So you have the option. You want to get closer, you said, right?
I do want to get in range to be able to get a good shot at their cannons.
Excellent. So you guys are now in closer range, so you can use your PDCs on their weapons now.
Yeah, I'll do that. So what do I do?
I forget what skill you need to use. So you need to use your PDCs is going to be a roll your attack like with your normal gun.
Okay. Wait. So accuracy or fighting?
Accuracy.
Mm.
Loki did give you a bonus of 2.
Ooh, I think that 2's gonna matter.
That 2 is definitely going to matter.
Yeah, it's gonna matter. And so they're gonna. Well, no, they can't stop PDC attacks. So yeah, no, you start taking out some of their guns. And some of their PDCs are offline now.
Great shot! Offline!
Do damage to see how much. It's 3d6.
11.
It's not bad. So with 11 damage, yeah, and then you already did your movement. Now, Reese, you are gonna go again, I believe, for an evasion. You guys are now being counterattacked here. So, the pilot, give me your piloting check.
Jahan, why do you try?
Hey, I'm happy about it. The fact that you guys can't get blown out of the sky means that my game probably won't end very abruptly. So, you know, like, it's good that you have a good pilot. It helps me. So you guys go on in, and your PDCs are just blasting away at the surface. All the while, Reese is like, and just spinning around their bullets.
Let me just. There we go. Hold on.
He's a machine.
I'm attached to too many things.
Oh, Calliope, you caught yourself a boon.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Thanks, incompetent user.
Look at this amazing piloting. Whoosh. Have fun. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Okay. So the way it works is, yep. Okay, cool. So, you guys survive that round, and none of the Belter ships have been blown up yet. But now it goes back to the top of the order. They're gonna go to. You see some missiles getting launched past you. You're too close to get torpedoed. They're launching them at the incoming rockets. Just FYI, we go back to the top of the order now. Back to the command phase.
Okay.
And you give them the gravy.
Loki, we gotta target those torpedoes. The rocket dumpsters are just sitting ducks out there.
Easier said than done. We'll see if I can get it drawn up.
All right. 15.
Excellent. So yes, you do get a command stunt point.
That I'm obviously giving to Loki for sure.
Definitely. Okay, cool.
I rolled a 20 with doubles.
Jeez.
We get a churn. And I got 6 of them stunt parts.
Stir parts.
Stunt parts. We're talking about them big time. Let's shoot down those. You know.
Yeah. So you get to use the rarely used space combat stunt points. So go ahead and take a look at those.
I'd love to.
Let me know what you're doing with them. That
is
is
that-
a hilarious success.
I don't know. So the command stunts I don't think are in our thing. You're looking for page 131 in the rulebook.
Oh, are they not here?
I don't know.
No, the space combat.
Yeah,
stunts
vehicle
aren't
combat
here.
/ space combat / exploration.
Oh no, this says command stunt points may be spent on stunts listed in the command stunts table.
Yes.
Oh, there's another table somewhere then. That's cool.
There
Yeah.
is. I didn't do it
Stunts are
because
cool.
she's using guidance, which costs 1. The other one is blinding maneuver. You maneuver your ship in such a way as to blind or limit an opponent's sensors.
Oh, so these are for her to use.
Yes, those are the only 2 that she can use unless she generates additional stunt points by rolling doubles on a command check. So I just didn't say anything yet because we're still trying to learn.
Yeah.
But in the future, if you generate stunt points, I was going to let you know, you have a whole list of things you can do on command.
That's really cool.
It is really cool.
It's really cool.
There's also some other stuff about combat once we get on the ground that will be exciting too.
All right, we're gonna get another churn
Yes.
because I'm gonna spend all 6 of those points.
Yes, that is a churn.
I'm gonna spend 4 of them on target, which we're going to get +1 to our weapon attacks.
Plus
we're gonna
1
get
weapon
+2.
attacks.
We're gonna get it twice, so that's why I spent 4. And then I'm also gonna do multi-targeting, which means our ships, PDCs, can attack and defend this round without any penalty.
Ha! Okay. That's funny. So yes.
All right, Reese, get us in there.
The
And you'll
other
see
thing-
the targets, like little locators will come up on all the different missiles.
Yeah.
So we can fire
A
from
bunch.
the
Your
center.
screen lights up. You guys are ready to do it. You do have one last thing to choose. You did win the electronic warfare, which means you get to decide if you want to give half your drama dice rounded up to defense or attack this turn again.
Attack again.
Yeah, attack will be used to take out torpedoes on someone else's behalf. So, alrighty, there you go. We did that. That's excellent. Go ahead and get closer to those torpedoes for me, Reese.
Gladly.
Yeah, that's good enough. Definitely use those stun points.
Yeah. Space combat stun points. Boop boop doop. Yeah,
I am going to look at something real quick because of churn.
Yeah. So you increase the damage successful over attack by 1d6.
There. It is.
How much churn do you have to? Sorry, how many stunt points when you spend them causes the churn? Is it 4?
But you guys already hit 10.
Cool.
So you're just going to go to 11 if you do it, which is nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and perceived weakness. Only spend 3 of them. Increase the damage that we do by 1d6.
Ooh,
so
that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Ow.
So whatever cannon we're hitting is going to be extra. Boom, boomed.
I do believe you guys are targeting torpedoes this round, but yes.
Sweet.
So you get closer to the torpedoes like a boss. That's a good roll. It's hard to catch torpedoes, man, but you're on them. And now it's time for Calliope to light them up before they hit green.
Let's go. Fuck. But I still get what, +2.5 or +3?
+5 actually.
What? Why?
Because Loki generated 3 points and won the electronic warfare. So it's because of his targeting. You add +3, and then in addition, he gave you another +2 from stunts. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that later.
Taking out
16.
Torps.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage with an extra d6, so 4d6.
18.
Alrighty, so you blast all the torpedoes. We're gonna have a churn event real quick, as it is time.
Roll.
Yeah, I think Cal is having a really good time right now. She's like, this is really satisfying.
It's pretty satisfying. So you guys do hit all the torpedoes. You guys generate a minor churn event. One of the torpedoes, when it gets hit, a stream of fire starts shooting out the side of it, and it goes like this, and it starts wobbling all over the place, and it explodes before it hits the space rocket that it's aiming for, but it's still very close to it, and that ship is damaged, and it starts to go off course. And that's your minor churn event. Look at that. That was fun. It turned your complete success into a partial success, which I enjoy. Yeah. And then all of these ships are about to hit the space station. This is the last 6 seconds. They're about to hit them in 6 seconds. This is your last space combat turn before they do so.
Great.
And those PDCs are in range now. Just FYI. They can no longer launch missiles at green in them, but they can shoot them with their remaining couple PDCs on that side.
Okay. What do you say we do a pickup, guys? Can we do a pickup and fire torpedoes at the same time? Is that a thing that we can do?
Because you guys are at a range in which things can be torpedoed, and that's where the guy you're trying to pick up, yes, you could in theory do that.
Okay. Then let's do that. What do we think? Pickup time?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Communication. Cal is such a bad commander. She's just like, should we do this?
She says as she crushes the command check.
Yeah, no joke. Big numbers.
18.
Yes, that is a success.
So I would generate 1 point.
1 point still.
So I'm gonna give that one to Reese.
Okay, so you're going to give him guidance, and he gets +1 on his chosen ship combat test. Technically, you don't have to give it to anybody. You can just kind of be like, hey, you get +1 right before. I mean, you know, you still have to do it before, so I guess this is fine. This is a fine system. Reese, go ahead and maneuver to pick this guy up. The ship is careening. Whatever.
It's not a great roll for me.
Whatever. Whatever. So this ship that's careening out of control, Reese just positions, gets in, like, what do you call it, geosynchronous equilibrium with them, and just they're floating together. You latch on, you guys are connected, and then you pull out of the spin. It's pretty. You guys have some G's on you, but nothing too extreme. That only happens if Reese wants bonuses to his roll and performs high G maneuvers.
I don't need bonuses. To
Not
my
yet.
roll.
No, you're not in like fighter pilot combat, so that's when you really need those. But yes. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys got churn from that expenditure. Yes. No, you have them, and now it is time
Wait,
to.
which turn did we get from spent? I only spent 3.
You only spent 3.
Yeah, I only spent 3.
That's hilarious. Good job.
Yeah. No, I got you. I made sure.
No, I like it when you guys are conscious of the churn. That means it's an actual consequence, and that makes me feel good. Loki, electronic warfare to target the PDCs with torpedoes.
I have rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12. Okay. It is supposed to be a opposed check against their sensors. So let me see. So this time, would you like to spend any points?
Yes, it sounds like
How
I
many
would.
would you like to spend?
I'd like to spend 3 points.
3 points. That is going to take you over the limit. Their sensors are pretty good. They rolled the same as you. So it was pretty close. But they did beat you. With those +3, you win the electronic warfare, and you get to add a bonus to your targeting. And now Cal has a bonus to attack these PDCs with torpedoes.
Okay. So that's accuracy still? Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Green, you can kind of see through, like, the slits in this thing, a torpedo, like, right next to you. Like, goes... That's not great.
So it's +2?
I think it's only +1. But you can spend points if you like.
I will spend points.
Okay.
How many should I spend?
It depends on what they roll on their defensive check, which I'm not at liberty to discuss with you.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So you're sitting at 10
You're
right
sitting at
now.
10. I could have rolled anywhere between a 3 and a 20. So, like, you know, it's tough. It's a tough call.
Will 5 do it?
I don't know. We'll find out. Are you gonna spend 5?
I spent 5.
Yeah, you notice that the trajectories are going right down the cannons, and they're gonna get blasted out of the sky. And you're like, oh shit! And you just change them, and they go like this, and they just nail the surface of this thing. And just then, Green, you have this jarring impact as your ship goes through the hull of this space station. And immediately, you guys are out. You guys are on the ground. You guys are live. You're going to shoot the first person you see. Gotcha.
The second I hit the ground, I start stabbing.
You go through, there's a guy that's like, he's like on the ground because, you know, a spaceship just flew through his wall, and you just jump on him and stab him in the chest, and he's just super dead immediately. I'm not going to argue that guy's dead, Green. You have the definition of the drop on him.
Nice.
But yeah. So also, now's a good time to highlight. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I can hear myself.
I can hear myself.
So I'm responding to myself. I thought someone was trying to talk, but it was me. That was a trip and a half, bro. So page 85.
How do you respond whenever you go into the bathroom and you see yourself in the mirror?
Ah!
Oh shit! Who is that? There's a man in here. Oh,
There's
no,
a
it's
man
just
in my
me.
bathroom.
Just you have to relearn self-awareness every day, first thing in the morning.
Oh, I got a power up because I scared myself with my own voice. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You need that, buddy.
I need that one. I'll take it. Oh yeah, in this game you get churn. Ha ha ha.
Oh no!
Turn around. So you guys On
Oh,
page
you did-
85 of the book. We haven't really been using these, but they are alternative actions that you guys can take during like ground combat, during like standard turns when you're just people and
What
not in a
page is
ship.
it?
Take a look at them for when that happens. Just be aware that they exist. These are all things that you can do. You get a major and a minor action, and you can take several free actions in a turn in theory.
Yeah, we do have conditions and actions as a cheat sheet.
Oh, good.
Do that for you.
Good.
For us.
I forgot about that. But yeah, just FYI, those are special actions you can take, like charge attack. I remember Green was asking me the other day because you wanted to do a stunt to somebody. There is a stunt attack that doesn't do damage but generates a stunt point guaranteed. Stuff like that. So just FYI, that's how Age System deals with those kinds of things. I was just looking at that. I'm trying to get this game down better and better every week, and I think we're doing a pretty good job. So,
yeah.
Green, yeah, you're on the boarding party. You stab this guy in the heart. Everybody gets out of this these capsules. You see a couple other hit the deck. You guys are like shaky. It's kind of crazy in here. There's sparks, there's smoke, all kinds of stuff. The atmosphere is leaking out through the like sides of your ships. It's not an airtight seal at all. You see one guy actually get sucked out, and as he does, the jagged metal tears his arms out. So now there's just a torso spinning in a pool of his own blood in space. Well, that got real. And then, yes, everybody just opens fire on everyone in sight. You don't see anybody now. Everybody's dead immediately. But what the situation is, you're in a corridor. It goes straight ahead, and it goes to your right. You guys do not have a layout of this place, but from the outside you can tell it's similar to Tycho's setup, just smaller. It has the outer ring, it has the bridges that connect it to the central spinning station to generate gravity, and then it has its central hub.
Gotcha.
Are we in contact?
You can be, yes.
Okay, can I like research this space station and like try to do a navigation check on it?
You can try and figure it out. You will have to like hack in to their database. You do have a hacker, and then you can navigate.
Okay.
If you guys want to tag team that.
You want to tag team that, Gary? Cal tells Loki what she wants to do.
Go ahead and slap him with that tech check there, chum.
Tech check. Doubles, baby girl, with a
There you
15.
go. There you go. Yeah, you generating them sturt prints. All right, yeah, go ahead. You do pull up a schematic flat out. That does
Would
happen.
you
Let me know what
consider
you're
that
doing with the stuff
to be
points.
infiltration strengths?
Yeah,
What?
infiltration works.
How many do I have to spend before I get a churn?
So if you spend 3, you're good. 4
Three.
generates churn.
All right, so if I spend 5 to lower the churn, it's just the exact same as spending 3 then, huh?
No, it's the same as spending 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
do that.
Lower at 5 and then add 1.
Yep, I'm doing that.
Okay, so you're gonna lower it by a total of 4 by spending 5.
Yeah, but if I spent 3, then it would just be
3.
3. If I spent 4, then it would be 3 in a churn. That's good. I like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to locate where Green is on the space station. I got a 12 with 5 stunt points.
Yeah, so you're able to find what you think is the part of the ring that they crash into. It does have some alerts going on there currently for some reason. Something about a hull breach.
Something about a hull breach. Okay. So I'm gonna use.
That check was made incredibly easy because there are hull breach alerts going off.
All right. Let's see.
I like your song. It's a good song.
Thank you.
I don't know what song you're singing.
I'm not. It's not anything.
Oh, okay. Reese just liked it. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not really a relevant one.
That's okay. Yeah, figure out.
Okay, so
and-
I'm gonna relay where Green is to Green and like Can I also tell him like where? No, I only know the general area that he's in, right?
I mean, you know the area he's in, and you can look at the schematic that Loki brought up, and you can be like, hey, look at that. There's this, this, and this. So there are labs on this level. It seems like they hold people in the central area. And that's also where the main lab is. But
Okay.
there are like smaller labs that keep a lot of storage and living quarters in the ring.
Okay, so I will relay that information.
Green, as she tells you that, you look back and you're like, that makes sense, as you realize you crashed through somebody's picture. They're like super dead. There's just like half a torso hanging by a toilet. It's pretty good.
Green,
Can I-
if you
yeah,
or
can I
any of
sit
the
on those stuff
OPA
points?
squads on the ground can get to the
technically,
security
no.
room.
Okay, then don't worry about it. There's nothing really that makes sense to use.
If you or any of the OPA squads can get to a security room and get access to cameras, we should be able to watch over you and guide you through the halls.
I'm gonna ask, where are they trying to escape?
Not far away. The hangar is not far, and that's where they're trying to leave from.
Then that's where I'm going first.
Fair enough. Yeah, so you're going to run down this corridor straight ahead. They can easily navigate you there. Oh, yeah, Cal, you can use investigation as your stunt points if that helps.
Yeah, I was looking at those.
Green, you do get
Oh,
there.
investigation.
You see
I
like
wasn't looking at those.
like tight doors. They're obviously under pressure from atmosphere.
I should get this shit open.
Yeah, so give me... I do know that you have a security bonus talent.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
forgot about
use
that.
that, and yeah, open that thing, bro. You're gonna need to override the safeties. Yes,
And
please.
Jahan, because I haven't had much to do.
Yeah, you can do something.
My plan was to go towards where their ships would be taking off from, which was kind of the plan
Yes.
that we had before when Loki found out that they were going to be trying to escape. I was maneuvering to that section.
Yes, no, you can do that. You guys can sit outside the doors. They are still closed.
Great. Oh, we're gonna sit outside those doors
Yeah.
and ambush them as soon as they try to escape.
It's pretty
Oh yeah. So I would like to use intuition. The GM reveals a fact about the object of your test that you could not have noticed or deduced simply by interacting with it.
Nice.
Or when you uncover a clue, you gain 2 new leads instead of 1, making the path branch.
Yes. Okay, cool. So you are able to... so you find the main lab, and you can tell that there is a ridiculous amount of power being drawn there right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely relaying that to Green.
Yeah, they're doing something actively in the main lab that is in the central core of the space station.
Yeah, Green, you might want to change your course a little bit. They're doing something right now in the lab that this attack that we're doing has not seemed to deter them.
Fine, make sure they don't escape.
Oh, we're making sure of that. We're just parked outside the hangar, actually.
All right.
Bobo, Zaf, and Gray all just kind of look at you like, what are we doing?
We're going to the lab.
Yeah, you guys run around the corner. You see some people coming towards the hangar to, like, get away. They're in suits because the area is now a vacuum. But they're not carrying weapons.
Okay. Fire.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead. Yeah, shoot your guns.
Bang. Oh, dang.
Y'all,
No.
all
That's
four
okay.
of the last rolls have generated stunt points.
That's crazy. It's a lot of doubles. So 2 out of the 3 of your compatriots just nail some of these people running down the hallway. Zap's gun jams. He's like, son of a bitch. And he's like,
I'm imagining Zach Braff now.
no.
No.
This gun is just the Dickens, isn't it? I don't know how he talks.
You're Zach Braff.
That's Zach Kraft. That was really good, man.
Hey, thanks.
was
But yeah, so
looking
you
down, I
guys
thought
iced
that
2 of
was
these
him.
people, and one of them's like, no, the one that was supposed to be killed by either you or Zaf is like, no,
But I'm gonna ask him if he's a janitor.
I'm a scientist. Yeah, I figured. I just wanted you to know who you're killing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so you just stab this guy brutally in the chest, gangland style. Getting revenge for Eros in your own very personal way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so up ahead, so now you're just in this like long straight corridor. Well, I mean, I guess it curves. But you can see where it turns into the tunnel that leads to the core up ahead, and several people run out of that corridor. This time with guns. And they're like, there they are! And they start firing. And now it's initiative order. So go ahead and roll an initiative check.
Cool. That's Dex. What is that? I can't remember.
Yes.
Alright.
It's typically Dex, yeah. Okay. So you go when you go. Let me see when they go. Okay, so yeah, they do get the drop on you guys. They pop around the corner and they start opening fire. What's your defense?
14.
14. That guy misses you. This guy will hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then your compatriots might get shot. Let me find out. One of them gets shot. At least. Maybe not actually hit. 2 of them get hit. Alright. So, let me roll the damage. Sorry. There's like 12 people in this combat right now. What's your armor and defense resistances and stuff?
6.
6. So you are going to take 1 point of fortune. So, like, you kind of, like, tweak your knee getting out of the way, essentially, is what happens.
Nice.
One of your friends also does similar. You guys pretty much all, like, jump against the wall and, like, maybe wang your heads. It's very superficial damage. None of you took any, like, serious injury. But now it's your turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna bring my shield down just so I can get closer. And then, yeah, just start a wild stab fest.
So you're gonna run up with your shield and go stab people?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. What does this look like? Explain it to me. So under the new major actions, there is one called charge.
Oh, let me go see.
So you can move your full speed, right, and then use your major action to do charge, because moving is a minor action. You move up to half your speed, rounded down, in addition. And if you finish in close combat, and if you moved at least 4 meters in a straight line, which you would have, you gain +1 to your attack roll.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about with the new actions. They're very cool, and they can help you be more cinematic. So yeah, you run, and you just, like, shield check this guy and stab him. Give me that roll.
And I am using my overwhelm style for +2. Which,
Matt, there's another one here that I feel like is like tailor made for you for your shield, for a minor action. Guard up, just so that
You can't
aware.
do that on your next turn. Yeah, that would be a good one.
nice.
That would be a good one. Yeah, guard up is awesome. So yeah, you stab this guy. You get that +2 damage from your overwhelm style. And so you're gonna hit that guy pretty solidly. You stab him. You, like, slit his suit a little bit. It's hard to really get at the fat of him. Reese, Loki, and Calliope, the doors to the hangar start to open. Slowly. You guys have 1 round until something comes out of it.
How do we feel about hacking to lock the doors where they are?
That's pretty
Sounds
funny.
great.
All right. Communication? Is this part of?
You could, yeah. You could, technically you guys are still in space combat.
Nice.
Eh,
I
oh,
will
that's
take
it.
the
Combat in
help of
space.
a 16, and then she rolled an 11, so I think I'm going to get an 18 on
An
that.
11 is the target number to succeed on a command check, so you do get +1. So you get a 17.
Hooray!
You generate a churn. And the doors just stop open.
There we go.
We're
Should
the
be
Space
open.
Bullet. We hate fun.
No, we don't. Now, should be just enough for us to target them and fire with them stuck inside.
Yeah. So you didn't close them back.
Nope.
You just left
No,
them
we just
partially
locked
open.
them. Yeah.
That's
Shooting
funny.
fish in a barrel.
God, that's kind of fucked up. But yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
Hey, Cal, you mind if I take the guns on this?
Go for it.
Oh shit!
What are you shooting?
Oh, I'm looking through the crack that we've made to see if I can see ships trying to escape, and I'm just gonna shoot right through that crack at them.
With the PDCs or with a torpedo?
Probably with the PVs. I don't want to waste a torpedo.
Yeah, you guys do have finite torpedoes, and the way you run out of that is funny. But yes, so you start. Give me the 3d6 damage check here.
Great. Oh yeah, let me just go. I think. Wait, hold on. It's this. I think. Nope, that's an unrecognized command. Let me just do it this way. Boom, D6, 3 of them done. Lame.
Lame. Yeah, so you hit them. The way it works is they have hull. Are you targeting a ship in specific?
Yes, I saw one ship through that crack that was trying to escape, and I was like, "Fuck that ship specifically." And,
With that damage roll, it kind of like ping. You hit the hull a bunch, and a lot of them angle off. Your angle's bad. You have a bad angle, but that's okay.
we are shooting through a tiny crack. That
You are
they
shooting
can't-
through the fact
And-
that you hit anything at all is a miracle.
And it is going into an enclosed space,
It
so I
is.
imagine there's like some.
There is collateral damage for sure.
Good. Space bullet.
Yeah, and also they can't atmosphere up as long as the gates lock like this, so they can't go back into the space station. Just FYI, without overriding emergency protocols. It's a whole clusterfuck now. People are panicking. It's really bad. You guys really fucked them on this one. Green. So they now they get their turn. You're up close and personal with these people, and they are going to. Two of them shoot you. Your defense, you believe, you said is 14.
But I got the shield now.
You do have the shield now. What does that bump it to?
'Cause
'Cause that makes you harder to hit, right?
Yeah, it's +2 to something. I can't
It's
remember.
+2 to
what-
defense, I believe.
Cool.
So that actually does stop the first guy. Like, the first guy shoots your shield, and it kind of, like, bounces back towards him. He's like, oh, shit! And then the other guy tries to get around your shield as well. But he does not get you either. They both shoot your shield. You just kind of put it up and hide behind it like Captain America. And then they're going to shoot your friends. There are, now that you have seen them all come around the corner, 5 of them.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. One of your friends gets lit up pretty significantly. And then, like, I guess they shot him. You know, like how sometimes you have a Bible in your front pocket and you're just fine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they like shot the hilt of his knife on his spacesuit that he has, like, right there, and it ricocheted off and barely did anything because he got 3 damage, which is really bad. So yeah, now it's all of y'all's turn. Go ahead, Green.
Sweet.
Give me that sweet, sweet blood justice.
Yes, blood. This. So yeah, I think I will use the guard up.
Okay.
And yeah,
You want
Stab.
+1 or +2 to your defense until end of turn?
just one.
Just 1. Okay.
Yeah. Sweet. Will that do it?
So
16.
16 -1 because of the guard up does still hit, which generates 4 stun points for you.
Nice.
So you stab this guy again. This time probably better, I would imagine. with the stun
Yeah.
points.
Overwhelm style, so 12 plus 2. I want to take a look at these stunts real quick, though.
One of them, I believe, is like lethal blow, which gives you another d6. One of them makes it so that you don't hit their armor, so you just hit them, which can be even better in theory. Those are good ones. Yeah, I was wondering if I was ever going to get simultaneous ground and space combat going. I'm pretty excited. This is not what I thought that would look like, but yeah.
I want the one that gives me another d6.
I believe that costs 3.
3. Sweet. Yes, vicious. Oh, wait. Inflict an extra 1d6 to the attack. 2 points. Vicious blow.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will use that.
Okay.
Um,
Go ahead and roll that extra d6 and I'll tell you what you do. Ooh. Ooh. So 15 damage is not bad still, though.
mhm.
Actually, I need to look at how much fortune this guy has exactly, because you might have killed him. I don't think you did, though. Alright, so you bashed the other guy that was shooting you out of the way, and you stabbed this guy in the throat. And his suit, you can see his suit start to bulge as it fills with blood. Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know. It's interesting to think about how gross combat in space can be. And then your friends are going to shoot at your enemies, because that's how it works. They have better luck this time. They all hit. That's pretty funny. So they all just gun down one of these people that like broke cover to try and get around you. And he just gets, and he's just holes. He's just a whole lot of person. And he falls down dead. So now 2 are dead, 3 remain. Back to space. The final frontier. What are you guys doing out there?
Cal's in command.
Shall we go again?
Oh no, my sensors are not as good this time as they were last time.
Here, let me see if I can boost you. Nope.
It's hard to keep track of that ship. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like
trying
popping for
to
apples and wish shit at it.
you're trying to help Reese target better because his last attack was ineffectual, and it's hard to scan through the door. Essentially, it has some sort of radiation shielding on it. That's what we'll call it. Reese, you can try to fire on them again.
I'm going for it anyway.
Hey, go for it. You just light up the door.
I feel like the explanation for this is that we're all laughing so hard. We're just can't focus.
You see something interesting happen. You see them jettison something out of the ship, and it starts to float in between the doors.
That's not good. Do we have time to get away? We didn't do a piloting thing.
It's not fast. It's like, and it's just kind of.
Can we do a piloting check now?
If you want to get away, yeah, you can.
We should probably get away from whatever they just pushed out.
Maybe I should check radiation levels.
Yeah, you should scan it before we decide.
Yeah, you can try and scan it more directly. Yeah, Loki, it's a torpedo like core.
Oh yeah, let's go.
It doesn't have the means to propel itself, but it is like slowly, and it just kind of is right in between the doors.
That's me flying away.
They're going to blow it. They're going to blow the doors open.
That does look like what they're trying to do.
Oh, I thought they were trying to blow us up.
They're going to blow open the doors.
Yeah,
okay.
They're using the inside of a torpedo. They jettison it out of their ship to try and blow open the gates.
Well, that piloting check was to get us far away enough so the blast didn't hit us.
That's fine.
But also back in position to be able to fire on anything that comes through.
You get in like a better position, like above the door, and like
Great.
further back. No problem.
And I'm gonna spend those 3 stunt points.
Can't believe you generated stunt points when rolling 2 twos or 2 ones. That's
Yeah,
such a
that's-
shit roll. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, just in case anything hits us, I'm going to spend 3 stunt points on evasive actions to a 1d6 whole bonus. If our ship if someone tries to damage our ship, this coming turn.
You get an evasion bonus?
Evasive action 1d6 whole bonus to your ship that
Whole
round
bonus. Ooh, that's big.
for resisting damage from successful weapon.
That's
Nice.
good. Yeah, your whole score. Your whole is what you roll when someone does damage to you to see if they actually do damage to you. So yeah, it's kind of a cool system they have in place here because it's kind of a mercurial number. It's not an exact whole score.
Love it.
Green.
Yeah.
This guy's like a water balloon down here.
Yeah. Who's closest to me now?
The guy you pushed out of the way to stab this guy in the throat.
Nice. Yeah. How scared is he? I just want to know.
I mean, he has this look on his face. Now that you're up close, he's a younger guy. He's like 25, dark hair. You know, you can see his like furry eyebrows through his mask, and he has this look that you know is like fight or flight. Like he is heightened, but it's fight. He has fight going on right now, and he's like in it.
Cool.
He has that battle crazy going on.
Well, I'm gonna do guard up again, +1, and then I'm going to stab this bull.
Yeah, stab him. You need a sword or something.
I do. You know, I've been thinking about that.
Swords are better than knives.
I can make you one.
Yes, you can.
I
That's
could
that's
also
a
make
hit.
it. I could also make it hot.
Yeah, you can make him do lots of crazy shit. So you can have like a gun hilt. I don't know. You can be the crazy like anime.
Oh my
character.
god, what if I made you one of those Prussian gun axes?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Holy shit. Holy shit on the
That's
sheet.
a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a
So
lot of damage.
So you like crack this dude's space helmet open with your shield, and as he's like, because like all the air rushes out of it, you stab him somewhere. I want you to tell me where.
In his mouth while he's gasping for air.
There you go.
Okay.
Suck on this. Stab. And you just watch the life drift out of his eyes. He calls out for his mother one last time. It's fun.
Portrait.
This is a
picture
family
floats
game.
out of his pocket.
Yeah, the suction from his visor being cracked, like a little photo rolls out. Newborn baby daughter. So, I'm sorry. All right, and then your friends are gonna shoot the remaining 2 people several times, and they might kill somebody. It really looks like they're gonna kill somebody. Yeah, they can't.
That's what
miss,
they're there
man.
for.
They can't miss. They just light this dude. This other dude just gets blown apart. He's trying to refocus on you because you're the like closer threat, and he just gets shot to shit. And the other guy like runs like as fast as he can down the hall. He's like, "Oh shit!" And then we're back in space. The core that's in between the doors is shot by a PDC. Bzz, boom, and it blows open a hole in these doors. They kind of come like out a bit. It kind of blows them out a little. And it looks like a small ship could fit through now. And then you see one emerge.
Let's pick it off.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody on board with that?
Yeah,
Ready.
absolutely.
Hey, give me that command check. Boom. That is a
Wow.
pass. You do get a stunt point.
I am gonna give it to Loki.
Loki, you have been boosted in your lock-on check. So lock on to the ship for me, buddy.
They're not getting away this time. Come to Papa. Rolled a 14 with doubles.
Excellent. So during this, now that there's like an actual ship, it's good to note that these turns kind of happen simultaneously. They are trying to run. They are not trying to fight you. So you do have your navigation check, Reese. It's opposed, or not, sorry, piloting. It is opposed. And whoever wins gets to choose whether the distance stays the same or grows. So if you want to, you can just do a normal piloting check. Or you can do a high G maneuver. But it looks like you went with the normal piloting. Let's see if I can out-pilot the pilot here.
I got faith. Did you outmaneuver me?
No.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, I did not. I rolled a 5 on a dice. And then a 1 and a 2. And that's just not going to cut it. When you get +7.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what distance do you want to maintain on them? Do you want to get up and close and personal, or do you want to stay at the current range and shoot them down?
I want to stay at the current range and shoot them down.
Okay, so you guys are at close range.
Yeah, because I don't want to over pursue on them.
Yeah. You're at close range, and now you guys can shoot them with your PDCs, which is
great.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my stunt points that I have here. I got 2 of them. I'm going to increase the TN of an opposing ship's next command test.
Okay.
By +1.
Okay.
Wait, that's a lie. I'm gonna do multi-targeting, so our point defense cannons can both attack and defend this round.
That's pretty good too. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Loki, you have locked on successfully. Well, let me check. You got a 14?
Yes, with doubles.
Yeah, you beat my warfare check, so you add an additional 1 to attack or defense this turn.
We'll add it to attack because they're running.
And you get those 3 stunt points.
And I'm going to spend those 3 stunt points on... what is it? On target? No. Perceived weakness. If we hit with our weapon attack, it adds 1d6.
Ooh, that's very good. Alrighty. Reese. Or whoever's doing the attack. I think, do you want to do it now, Cal?
Are they separate chairs?
No.
Okay, Reese could do it if he wants. He's better with accuracy anyway.
I've got a +4 on accuracy.
Yeah, do it. I have 0. I'm really bad at accuracy.
There's Reese's accuracy. So it is versus their evasion.
Cal's welding days have made her just blind.
So you do hit, so you get to roll an extra d6 damage. So roll 4.
God, so bad.
Somebody said, "Mama, I'm hungry" to the person that agreed.
Mom, I just looked up. The man put a gun up in his head and pulled the trigger. Okay, Mama. I got you.
She's a man.
Hal, you should roll the damage.
I vampire.
Garbage on the damage.
Yes, so you rolled the damage. I rolled their hull check. You did more damage than their hull. So they do take ship damage, which works in a very particular way. It's kind of sexy. Not gonna lie.
Dog butt incoming.
Hey, dog. Yes.
What a great sentence. Man, I was watching the news episode of Walking Dead, and they have these guys that kind of look like stormtroopers, and they have like this custom molded butt armor. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's like this piece of plastic that guards their asshole. It's like, what is that? I tweeted at them. I was not impressed. That's not good. That's not good character design. What are you doing?
This is really funny.
Yes, so losses. You guys do initiate losses against them. And then I roll a d6. Okay, cool. That's funny. So you and you can tell from this distance you blasted their PDCs. Their PDCs are off.
Right.
They can no longer return fire with PDCs. They might still have torpedoes, but their weapon systems are currently offline for close combat. So they do not return fire. Green. This guy is running down the hallway.
Yeah. What was that charge? What does that charge do again?
Charge, you get to move half your speed again.
Gotcha.
Essentially. So he does go... No, he already went. He ran on his turn, essentially. So, in theory, he would still outrun you. But you get really close. Because he's running double his move speed. You're running time and a half.
Gotcha.
No.
Cool. Where is he running? Is he running to the core or whatever?
It looks like, yeah, he's trying to run down the bridge to the core.
Okay. Well, I'm headed that way anyway.
Yeah.
So, as quick as I can get there.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're running at him. I'm gonna have you guys do a athletics check or dexterity to try and avoid obstacles. That way, maybe you'll catch him. Yeah, you catch him. Jesus Christ.
I caught him. Sweet.
That's a capture there, buddy. That's a 21.
Nice.
You fly at him like the Flying Dutchman.
Just Healy.
Super
and then
spooky.
spring
Oh, you're
into-
gonna Healy. Finally, the Heelys come out.
Healy, spring into the air, and then attack.
I don't think I need to tell you that hits. Pretty sure you know already. Fucking 18. That's a big damage. Yeah, so you do cut his suit again, and you notice the blood trail out of it. But he's still trying to get away from you. He's like, "No, don't kill me. I want to live." Yeah. So you are in close combat with this guy, and then space combat's still going on. We're gonna go ahead and do the space combat turn. Cal, their weapons are down. And you guys are close to them. They're not getting away yet. They're having trouble escaping the mighty Reese.
Let's hit him again. Or is there anybody else coming out of the hangar?
Not immediately, no.
Reese, what do you think? Do we shoot into the hangar again, or do we keep going after this almost derelict ship?
Layton?
Oh, sorry. I thought he was asking Loki. I don't know why.
I was like, uh-oh, I think she was asking Reese. I felt this. I was like, uh-oh, as soon as I heard the silence. Thank God it's you, man. I thought it was me.
Man. Yeah, no. Let's go after the ship that's in front of us.
All right. That's what we'll do. Fuck. No bonus, but you know what we're doing, so.
You can always spend a fortune.
No, because that's not worth it, because it produces churn.
It does produce churn. All right, Loki.
Targeting.
Target locked. Reese, do your navigation,
doubles.
buddy. Or, God damn it, I keep calling navigation pilot. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
So yeah, it's opposed. They're gonna try and get away from you.
Do they?
This time, yes.
Oh.
Oh.
So the distance now, so they kick it into overdrive now. They're, and they increase the distance from close to medium.
Okay.
The ideal weapon, PDCs are not very effective at medium range. Torpedoes don't get fast enough either, so they're not great, but you can use them. Railguns are the optimal weapon at medium range, which you guys do not have one.
We don't have them.
Damn. Hey, we need to get railguns. Are PVCs completely useless at medium, or are they
Pretty
just
much. They're very, because you can see the bullets coming at this distance, and you can just kind of move away.
Well, might as well. Should we fire? How many torpedoes do we have?
So you don't technically have a finite amount. But when you use them, I can do things like use churn to make you run out of ammo and shit. It's pretty funny.
Well,
That's one of the ways I can reduce churn.
well, we can either let them go for this round, or I can shoot a torpedo at them. What say you, Commander?
I vote torpedo.
Okay.
I think we can catch up to them. But if you want to fire, let me know.
We do have +3 to the next maneuvering check.
I don't want to get too far away from the hangar is the thing.
Yeah, if we got any others coming out, I want to try to take care of this one now. Let's fire these torpedoes. Bam.
17. That's a big, tasty roll. I like that.
As I rolled, I realized their PDCs don't work.
Oh yeah, that's
right.
I forgot you crippled their weapon system,
Yeah.
which cripples their defenses.
Yeah.
They would have shot it, but they didn't.
Right.
So go ahead and give me that damage.
Which is still 3 or torpedoes?
It's 3, yeah. I think PDCs are actually supposed to be 2, but
Oh.
but it's fine. They roll their hull check. You beat the shit out of their hull. I roll a d6 and I consult the table.
Does it affect how much I beat their hull by?
No.
I think it just affects the effects.
It makes them more severe.
Good.
So you can't tell what happened, but what happened was collateral. You blasted into the side of their ship, and the debris that went through their ship fucked up their crew on a personal level. Like, you hurt the people inside the ship.
How many wallets full of pictures of their families fly out?
There's just like a whole, just a whole box of wallets float out with stock photos. That's what they had. They were smuggling them. Just a whole.
It looks kind of like confetti at this distance.
It looks like confetti, but as you get closer, you realize the horrible truth that they're all stock photos. But yeah, so not a bad shot. They are pretty fucked up at this point. Green, you're like right on this guy. What you doing?
Yeah, I think it's time to finish this. Wheel of 13.
That's like the minimum you need to hit. So yeah, go ahead.
And some damage.
Yeah, he was already pretty hurt, and with that, you just stab him one last time, and he drops down dead. He was pleading for his life, just for your nightmares. You know.
I'll be alright.
But yeah, so at that, so you're now out of combat. The ship in front of you is pretty messed up. And you guys have started this raid on this facility pretty successfully, might I add. So if you want to find out how this concludes, you're gonna have to tune in after the break. So we're gonna go ahead and take a sixer. Stay tuned, and you'll find out more. We'll be back. Hey everybody, welcome back to The Expanse by Green Ronin Publishing. I am the Game Master Johananon.
And I'm the co-host, Casualty CDG. I'm a retired child crimes and human trafficking detective turned tabletop titan and improv comedian. And tonight, since we're representing Thursdage, where we play age system games from Green Ronin, we're playing The Expanse. And I'll be playing the part of Loki, the Martian hacker aboard the space bullet.
And I am actor, fight director, and general piece of shit, Leighton Samuels. I'll be playing Reese.
I'm Alicia Benisa, the soon-to-be faceless one, and I'll be playing Cal. No, I will never tire of this joke. And like that.
Hey folks, I'm Matt, but tonight I'm playing Sean Green, who I think he's kind of having a good time right now.
Yeah, he's murdering a lot of people. So yeah, before the break, you guys were engaged in space combat outside of this black site owned by Protogen, trying to stop people from escaping, while Green massacres everybody inside. It is worth a reminder, your team is not the only team inside there, Green. There are other people going different directions.
Are they also murdering everyone inside?
Yes.
Nice.
And they're having fun doing it, too. So I'm going to open it up with the ship.
I thought you were going to open it up to the chat. Be like, chat, what's happening next? What's the thing?
Yeah, chat, if you have any funny ideas for what the other three squads might be doing while they're out of sight, let us know. I can't guarantee I will use them, but, you know, I'm always open to suggestions. I think it's fun. But yeah, you guys are in the ship. And this other ship is really messed up in front of you. It just dropped a whole bunch of wallets with stock photos of families. That's how you know you did some damage.
Yeah. Emotional damage.
All right, I think they will be. Wow, my brain just farted.
Open a window.
I can smell it from here.
We here at Fresh Out the Box strive for the highest forms of humor.
You have no idea how long Jahan and I tried to spell. And we just went with fresh out the box instead.
Yeah, that was an attempt at onomatopoeia. Oh boy.
Okay, don't do that again.
I'm warning you, it's gonna happen again.
We've broken her. She can't move forward.
It keeps like it's really funny, and then it's like lessons, and then it's coming in waves right now. It's really...
Captain Brimley, how dare you make such a great pun?
All right.
It's a good pun.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
So you guys are in ship combat with a nearly crippled ship. It can still move unabated, but you hurt the crew. You've destroyed their weapon systems. There is a chance they might be able to get them back online, but it would be hard.
Okay, I think they'll be busy for a while, so perhaps we should turn our attention back to the hangar.
I mean, do we see anything coming out?
Besides pictures?
There is something emerging from the hangar.
From the hangar.
Emerging.
The doors have kind of opened up a bit more just from time. Because after the explosion, they were kind of like creaking open a bit. And now the larger ship is now exiting. This ship is the same size as yours. The one that you were firing on was smaller.
Great. Well, now we have a new focus. Cal, I say we, do your thing.
Just fire on it immediately.
Fire!
I'm very bad at communication today.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Not
one
a big
point
deal.
isn't worth it.
Yeah, communication is kind of just like a bonus phase, which I really like about that. Maneuver is... We'll start doing the proper order now. Reese, maneuver. You are at medium range with the one ship, and you are... Well, I guess you're at medium range with both.
Yeah, I want to get to close range with the one that's fresh.
The new ship. The one that's fresh out the box with an 18.
Leighton, I'm giving my dog a rub with my feet. Because she's too far away for me.
As the ship is exiting the gates, it scrapes against the metal of the door. If you could hear in space, it would be like nails on chalkboard. But yeah, you see it like rips a hole in its own hull a little bit. Just FYI. But you are now in close range with it.
Loki.
You already know.
I rolled 3 ones.
Can I? Oh my god.
I'm not very happy about that.
I tried to beat you. I rolled 2 2s and a 1.
Hey, these are all contested rolls. So, all right, yeah, I beat you. You try to lock on. You try to do electronic warfare, and they jam your signal.
Damn.
So now they can see you better than you can see them, essentially.
Oh, I don't like that.
And now it is the attack phase. They're gonna enter their drama dice half rounded down, so they're gonna add theirs to defense. So go ahead, make your attack with your PDCs there, Reese.
My god.
That is versus their evasion, which they get a bonus to this turn because they won the electronic warfare.
Maybe if you didn't make fart noises.
Yeah, Reese.
Your mouth.
I don't have to take from, but yeah. So they evade you successfully.
Fuck.
You fly on in, and they look like a sitting duck because they just crash into the wall a little bit, but they jam on the gas. They rip a little bit more of their hull when they do it. They just fly out of range of your bullets. Not out of range, but, they just avoid them. Now that the gates are open, you can see that those are the ships. It's the one that you almost crippled, and then the new one. Those are the 2 ships. Green. You're not really in an initiative order anymore, Green.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a hallway, and you're heading to the core, correct?
Correct.
Bobo, Zappa, and Gray will come up. What's we doing, Boss Man?
To the core.
One of them, I'll say Zappa, he kicks the guy you just killed. And then
Nice.
Did you find out what they were doing in the lab?
No, not yet. He hasn't gotten to a lab yet. So yeah, you guys run down this hallway. You get to the connection. It is it has an airlock for emergency reasons, and it is locked down.
Damn, where's Trash Boat when you need him?
Right.
He's in one of the other groups.
Damn, he would have made quick work of this door.
No, Trashboat's here. Why would he get rid of this door? Because he's
He can
the
make
tech guy?
Yeah, he can make anything out of trash.
You're not wrong.
Sure.
All right, Trashboat's gonna try and break it. I forgot about Trashboat, guys. I'm
Trash
sorry.
Boat!
Yes.
He rips the panel off, and you watch him root around in the wires. He's like, I don't know, man.
All
He's
right.
like, I just make boats out of trash. I'm a simple trash boateteer. I know nothing about
trash
these
boatsman.
technologies.
I'm gonna contact someone. Loki, Cal, can you help me with this? What am I looking at here?
You hear yelling in the background, and you can hear the thrum of their guns firing from inside the ship.
It depends if you want to go into the matrix, into the network, and clear out the systems cache. I can help you open the door remotely. Or maybe Calliope could just talk you through smashing the internal systems.
I could do that.
Let's get to smashing.
All right, if you want me to talk you through, just let me know if you change your mind.
All right.
Woo!
Holy shit.
All right, what are you doing with your stun points, Calliope?
Let me see. I know exactly what I want. Fuck. Where is it?
She gives you very detailed plans about how to do this. Only an idiot could fuck this up.
God.
Wait, where is that one where it's like you cut your time in half?
That's called Speed Demon, I think.
There it is. Speed Demon. You complete your test in half the time it would otherwise take. I explain stuff to you so good that you earn a certificate in engineering that you could show on Earth and be accepted into like an engineering program.
You have an honorary degree from an online college.
I explain stuff to you that well.
That's how well it happens. You now have an honorary degree from DeVry. That's how good her instructions are. But so she rattles off. She's like, okay, normally someone would tell you to do this, this, and this, but you just do this, this, and this instead, and it does it in way faster. So she tells you how to do it.
And this is why.
And this is why. And then she starts reading her thesis to you. Go ahead and give me a security intelligence check. Give any bonuses that your talent gives. I don't remember what your talent does.
Oh, yeah, let me check real quick.
Yeah, he does actually have a talent that helps him break into stuff, which I was reading in his character sheet earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I was giving you guys, I was glancing at y'all's sheets to try and better help guide you guys.
Burglary. You know your way around security systems when you succeed at an intelligence security test. To study a lock, alarm, guards, or any part of a security system or protocol, the GM provides you with one more piece of information.
Okay. Would you like to spend a fortune point?
I would. I would love to.
The churn goes up a little bit, but she knocked down the difficulty on this test by a lot and made it so it only takes one turn. So she tells you what to do, and you're like, I can't find it. And you're like, oh, there it is. And you rip it out, and it releases the hydraulics and you feel the atmosphere. Well, you don't feel it because you're in a suit, but it starts shooting out into the unvacuumed cord. No, the vacuum corridor, yeah. And you hear someone, ah! And the door is opening slowly, so he gets sucked out through a too small hole, and so this pulp just goes past you.
Great. Yeah, that's awesome. So I run in here. What do I see?
So when you run in, you see it's round. It's a round room. It's pretty big. It's not really a room, I guess. It's a large area. It goes up. It goes down. You can see like the core, much like Untitled. But this one has more like stairways. It looks like they actually walk around in here more often. And you can see like some rooms along this that have people in them. And you do see guards posted up on the catwalks, and they're looking down. They're like, look at that! Ah! And they start shooting.
Okay.
Would you just look at that? So back in space, I'd like to remind you, no one can hear you scream. It is time to do combat again. Yes, the big ship is trying to escape you. And the little ship is also trying to escape. They're going in different directions. But yes.
Oh, we'll catch up to the little ship later.
Well, the little ship, like, they have so many hull breaches and, like, casualties that they will probably die.
They have some issues. They might not make it. But yes, who are you attacking? What are you doing?
Big ship?
Big ship. Give me that command check.
Hey.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Right.
Okay, wait. So explain. Okay, what page are the command stunts on?
So I was looking it up. It's actually the exact same as the space combat stunts that are on our list.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
But I can just use them?
You can just use them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you also, so you get the stunt points you generated plus 1. So you get 7.
Fuck.
The most stunt points ever awarded.
I mean, if you're gonna spend more than 4, you might as well just
Might
go.
as well
Do it
spend
now,
7.
yeah. So, let's see. First, we're going to use precise hit. One of your successful weapon attacks result in an additional loss, even if the target's hull completely eliminated the damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
So that means I roll again. That's what that is.
and then perceived weakness, maybe. I don't know. Or like,
That's so many stuff points. You guys are about to fuck this ship up. So pretty much what you just read to me means that you do damage to it no matter what happens.
Yeah, and then perceived weakness for sure.
You increase the
Just
damage
we're
of
doing
it.
damage to it. We're not out to murder, but we are out to hurt.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Maim, maybe not murder. That's really funny. So now it's up to you, Reese, to stay within range.
And hey, I have a question.
Yes.
As part of my, because you brought up looking at our character sheets, and I just looked at my talents, and as I am a master of piloting, the second ability is I push the performance of the means of my transportation. When I control a vehicle, it gains +2 bonuses to tests involving its speed. Is this
That would apply to this, yes.
Great. So I will take my +2 bonus to this to make sure that we
Specifically
stay.
because they are running from you and you're trying to keep pace.
I like it. +2, so that's an 18.
All right, let me just beat an 18. Let me roll all 6s real quick here. I did not roll all 6s because why would I?
Great.
So you get to set the pace. Do you want to stay at close range, drop back to medium, or do you want to like be on them?
I want to be like on them in case they try to get away. We'll still be at close range.
You're at soup. You can dock with them right now, essentially, if you wanted to.
Don't necessarily, but we might.
I don't
have
think
to.
you want to, yeah, but you can. That's how close you are. You are like, you're a hilarious distance from them. It's very close. You could throw rocks at them.
I want to get right up next.
That would have throw rocks at them.
Yeah, you could throw rocks at them.
Actually, Jahan, if I can I move like to where I see their engines are, or like where?
You can get right up on their thrusters, yes, if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire these PVCs right into their thrusters.
There you go. All right, Loki, go ahead. They're gonna try and jam your signals so that you can't do that.
I'm ready for them this time.
Go ahead and give me that electronic warfare check.
I rolled a 13.
That's better than I rolled, sir.
Yes.
By a significant amount.
Yes.
Because I can't roll very well. Yeah, so you get to add 2 points to either attack or defense this turn.
Attack. Wait, we can't miss. So I don't need to add
You
it to
can't,
the
so you
attack.
can't, you will hit no matter what happens because of the precision attack, but you can still miss your primary attack, so this is like your chance to hit them twice, essentially.
And yeah, okay, let's do that.
They will be shooting back, but man, Leighton's really good at
I'm
piloting.
not sure they're gonna have a chance to shoot us back if we hit them with both attacks.
You're being cheered on by Connor. Loki.
Let's do it!
Loki. Yeah, so the attack is boosted. Reese.
Good thing it's boosted.
Good thing it's boosted. So they do avoid the brunt of that. But because of the precision attack, because of the command of Calliope, she's like, you're fucking missing! And then you just like, you just zone in and you blast them in the fucking butt. So now the rolls are on. No, you roll damage. It's 2d6.
2d6.
Well, actually, yeah, it's.
It's 3d6 at least.
Well, no,
because-
actually, so you don't actually do any damage. You do hit them, but all it does is go straight to a loss, which is kind of better. So I'm gonna roll a loss for you. Sorry, I was confused as to how. Some of this is hard. Some of this is confusing, but it's making sense as we play.
Yeah, feeling
So-
very bad about these.
It's
rolls.
funny that you're targeting their engine because they just took a hit to their maneuverability. So let me read what that entails. But yeah, you do hit their engine successfully. And so that's pretty funny. But yeah, so we're gonna go. That is the end of that space combat turn. This is the coolest party split I've ever run. This is pretty cool. It's like space combat and Green, what are you doing? These guys are shooting down at you from the catwalk. Yeah, baby, on the catwalk, yeah.
I was just about to do that myself.
Do a little turn, Green.
Do a little turn
Oh.
up on the catwalk.
Yeah. And I would like. Is it
I'm
possible?
too sexy for
I'm wondering if
magic.
it's possible to get on this catwalk and throw these people into the core. Is it?
You as soon as you walk in here, since you are in the location of the spin, this generation, there is no gravity here. You're in microgravity, so you can like jump up there if you want to.
Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it.
Give me that free fall check, sir.
Green is like, microgravity? I don't need to be here.
You fly up in the air. Use those stunt points however you see fit, and you are on the catwalk. Yeah,
Nice.
on the catwalk.
Mm-hmm.
On the catwalk. Yeah.
Doing a turn up on the catwalk.
Um,
It's like, I don't know. It's like someone stabbing my brain with an electric needle. Like, oh.
That's also what it feels like just being around you and being your friend.
You know what? That's a good review. I'll take it. I'm gonna tweet that later. Yeah, what's up?
I would like to try to disarm with those stunt points. So you and your target make an opposed attack. Make opposed melee attack rolls. If you win, knock your enemy's weapon 1d6 plus strength meters away in any direction.
So you're gonna blast them off of here.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah! He goes flying. He's just kind of free. He's just kind of floating there.
Nice.
And then you still have like an action.
Sweet.
And the situation now, you're on the second tier. There's a third and a fourth tier. The second tier has 2 guys looking at you. The third tier has 2 more guys, and the fourth tier has 2 more guys.
Dang.
So
A
it's
lot of
like
guys.
2, 2, 2.
Cool.
And then you can see these people are in these containment areas.
Can you describe that to me a little bit?
So it's just there's a door to each one. There are these large holding areas that have a couple beds in them. You see the people like laying down. They don't look great, and it's through this completely clear wall. It's like it's like security glass or whatever.
Okay.
Pretty thick glass.
I would like to instruct. What is it? Garbage trash ship. What's his name?
Trash boat.
Trash boat.
Trash boat.
Yeah. To see if he can get,
He's definitely a transformer.
absolutely. Yeah. Can he? Yeah. See if he
Transforms
can
into
get-
a dumpster.
You want him to try and free people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
And yeah, I guess I'm too far away from anyone right now to attack with anything but a gun, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Boom! You shoot somebody, definitely. Yeah, you shoot one of the guys in front of you. Yeah. It's not bad.
Excuse me.
Nice.
It's an amount of damage.
It's a number.
It's a number. Trash boat's gonna try and open up the cell. He's making progress. He's trying. And then I guess your cohorts will attempt to shoot some of these clowns. That guy gets shot. That guy gets really shot. And that guy also gets shot. So I generated a lot of stunt points just now. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw them all in extra damage just for ease. So the guy you shot erupts. You just see like these like streaking lines of, since you're in zero gravity, you can see the trails of blood coming out of the exit wounds from the ground because they shot up at him, and just all this blood going off into the air. And then the other guy that was on the same level as you, same thing. You see these trails of blood as they get demolished. I've never generated that many stunt points before. Wow. I was just stunt point, and they just murdered those guys. Yeah, back to space. You guys are very close to the ship. One wrong move, and there's going to be an accident, y'all.
All right.
But it does have diminished maneuverability.
So, Reese, what were you trying to do getting this close?
Make sure that if we didn't destroy its mobility and it started gaining distance on us, we'd still be in close range to be able to.
That's true. If they do win the next check, you guys are still in close range.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So,
all.
and PVC cannons work in close range, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bombs away! 15. that's my communication. Bombs away!
Get him! Yeah, so who are you giving that stunt point to?
I'm gonna give it to Reese.
All
Yeah, I
right.
needed the accuracy part of things.
Reese, go ahead and give me that piloting check. They're going to try and outmaneuver you at a penalty because you hurt their maneuvering capabilities.
Well, I only rolled a 12.
The one time I
sorry,
might have done something, I roll like
That's
shit.
Okay, that's a 14 though because of the speed thing.
I've been rolling decent this whole time, but you've just been rolling like 18s and shit, and now you roll a 12 and I roll single digits. Yeah. So they do not get away from you. You're like on their ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna do on target. So I'm gonna increase the TN of tests to evade our weapon attacks. That's for this round.
That's dirty pool, bro. That's dirty pool. Loki, go ahead and cyber warfare these assholes.
I rolled doubles. I rolled a 16. I'm talking about 5 stunt points right now,
You
son.
win. You do win.
I would like to spend.
What's the point of me? Like, I can't.
I would like to spend all 5 of those stunt points to lower the. I'm gonna lower the churn.
the turn.
Lower the churn. Okay.
That's good because we started racking it up.
So technically, like, yeah, I get why you would want it to be infiltration, but it's really just space combat still.
Okay.
I had to
Do we
think for a
want to
second.
double hit it again?
Probably. It'll probably be plus to hit. I might choose the plus to damage.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a plus to hit of.
Oh, I'm talking about the precise hit.
Oh, the precise hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have a 3 bonus from your victory, just flat out for either attack or defense as well. It's half the drama dice rounded up.
I just thought you might be interested in a dog update. She is currently sitting on her butt, rocking back and forth like this, and alternating between that and licking her butt.
Oh no. Oh, her butt.
Sounds like she has worms.
No. She rocks back and forth like this. Like it's like an idle motion. It's not
It's kinda
because
funny.
she's itchy. She's just like she's like trying to decide what to do, and then she just decides to start licking her butt again.
Alicia, is she davening? Is that what's happening?
Is there
Mean.
is there anything to crash this
No,
other
it's
ship
like,
into?
It's like an Ashkenazi form of prayer where you rock back and forth because reasons.
I gotcha. That's why I didn't get it.
No, I don't think you're supposed to say God's name while licking your butt. God don't like
You know,
that.
I feel
penis,
like he
honey.
wouldn't be mad. I feel like he'd just be impressed.
Not if a dog does
It
it.
is forbidden to say God's name while
Not if you're a dog.
sniffing poop.
That dog backwards
That's a thing.
is God.
So
Loki, I don't think there's anything
using,
to like run him into immediately.
I'm considering using the setup, which maneuvers them into a hazard.
See, like if you say that, then yeah, I can make something happen.
Yeah, it's a field of debris or a floating rock or something like that.
There's this field of like crates and wallets nearby with pictures of families in them that you can maneuver them into.
It inflicts damage dice equal to half the SP spent, rounded down. I'll spend 4, so it'll inflict 2 damage, and it can be evaded. They can roll a target number versus my intelligence, blah, blah, blah.
Do that.
It's 14.
Yes.
They get a negative penalty to evasion checks because you damage their mobility, so they do go into it. So roll that damage.
Yes.
Right, on a failed evasion, that takes 2d6 damage. So right now they're going to take 2 damage. And then they're going to take 2d6 damage. So an extra 6.
So 8. One sec.
Reese, I think we're close enough. If you ram them, you could cause more damage.
I'm not doing that to our ship. I'm just gonna shoot.
Well,
them.
that could be the flavor of the setup.
That's weird.
We're already in close proximity.
So you do beat their hull. Which means now I roll. Yeah.
I was typing frantically.
It's good.
So the ship, once again, you blast their weapons. So they no longer have the ability to shoot back.
So they ran into a thing that screwed up their weapons because we screwed up their mobility, and we're about to fire on them again.
Yeah.
At a +5.
You guys are good at space combat. That's all I know.
Woof.
So I'm firing at them with the PDCs. That's a 21 total.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't even shoot yet. Jeez.
Yeah, we haven't shot yet.
Why is that 21?
Because
you got the plus. Yeah.
3 from Loki and the 2 from Cal, or the 1 from Cal. So it's a 20.
Yeah, I can't beat that number. So yeah, roll the damage on the PDCs, which is 2d6. You beat my hull once again.
Nice.
Which means another loss happens. So yeah, you and you see these shots go like right past the plates, right into the place where people are. You can imagine what happens. You once again got collateral. It's not good. But yeah, Green, back to you, sir. I'll see if this guy opens this door for you. He's trying. He sure is trying. Wow, what a trash boat. Yeah, but the 2 guys on your level are dead. The 2 guys above you are going to shoot at you. That guy doesn't know how guns work. That guy kind of knows how guns work, but not very well. I roll like shit, guys. I'm rolling like shit tonight.
This guy kind of knows how guns work.
And the guys higher up are going to shoot down, too.
They just gave him a gun.
That's old Shooty McBadbad. He doesn't know how to shoot guns. All of them rolled. Their numbers were single-digit totals. All.
Weren't you supposed to name? Oh yeah, we did name that guy Trash Boat.
Yeah, Trash Boat. When you look over at Trash Boat, like he's just kind of looking at the door, thinking. That's how good he's rolling too. But yeah, great. All these guys above you, like, just shoot down at you kind of blindly in a blind panic. They do not hit you. You know that these are the holding chambers. Supposedly, the main lab is directly above you.
So, I gotta kill all these people to get the main lab?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
I don't think you'd have an issue with that.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I'm gonna jump up onto the next level, and I'm gonna say, "Oh no, don't panic right now. This is your only chance."
Hit him with that free fall check.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You tried to impress them and it did not work.
I'm just impressed with how high that number is. So you try to get up there, but you wind up mag booting to the bottom of the catwalk. So you're underneath them, and they look down. They're like, "What the fuck?"
I still say that shit. It's probably even creepier.
I see you. And then I guess your cohorts will attempt. I'm gonna say Bobo and Gray also try to jump up there with you. Let's see how they do.
Sweet.
Bobo was born in microgravity, and Gray is even better.
Nice.
Yeah, they both land on the same level that you tried to land on. They're up there now. And they're going to try and shoot. That guy gets shot.
I bet birthing in microgravity sucks.
Yeah, it's very complex. It's a very complex thing because bleeding in zero gravity is very bad, apparently.
That's
That's why a lot of people.
I guess because you can like bleed in all directions.
I don't really know the science behind that one, but it's
it's
hard to clot.
Yeah, it doesn't clot. It just keeps flowing. It doesn't stop. There's no tension.
Weird because
you have to, like,
you're supposed to clot on reaction. It's like a coagulation is a response to oxygen.
Pressure on it. If you don't, it just keeps flowing and flowing.
Yeah, you definitely have to put pressure on it, but coagulation, like, it starts in response to oxygen.
A small cut can like get all over the fucking place, and you don't feel it and you don't notice it because it just flows like crazy. So a very
because there's no
small
atmospheric pressure. Got it.
Very small cut can be a very big problem. I mean, if you know about it, you put pressure on it, you're good.
Everybody has hemophilia in space.
I just saw it on the show. Yeah, but a lot of people give birth on Ganymede because of that very issue. Yes, so these guys get shot. One of them gets he gets ganglanded. It's pretty funny. Everybody likes a good murder. The other guy is fine. And then we're gonna go back to the ship combat. You guys are messing this ship up. You're messing it up bad. I guess the other ship's gonna try and fly away now. Okay. You guys notice the other ship try to fly away. But yeah, command the ship, Calliope.
So tell me again, like, where the ship in front of us is at.
You guys are like right on top of it still.
No. I mean, like, status. Besides, like, a little more detailed than it's hurting.
Yeah, it's hurt. So you have injured the crew, you have damaged its engines, and its weapons are inoperable.
Okay. I'm pretty satisfied leaving them both just derelict. I feel like we should try to do one last cripple against the little ship. So that it actually can't get anywhere.
They are at long range now, which means you can use your torpedoes on them.
Should we just use our torpedoes, fellas?
On the wee baby ship?
On the wee baby ship?
Make sure they don't get away? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I like that.
14, and I'm going to pass that to Reese.
Great. Gonna use it for accuracy.
What are you doing with your mobility?
I'm gonna keep with this ship because it'll keep us at long range with the ship that we're attacking with the torpedoes anyway, right?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. There.
I'm not going to beat that with my 6. So yeah, you did exactly what you wanted to. And now Loki, try and lock onto this little ship with your electronic warfare.
Whoop. I have rolled a 13.
Believe it or not, you win.
All right.
I roll like trash today. I don't know.
Trash mode.
You get a bonus 1. Bonus 1 to attack or defense.
Attack.
Yeah, no one has weapons except you now, so it's kind of funny. Reese, torpedoes away, sir.
Absolutely. Don't have to tell me twice. Did I get a bonus from Loki as well?
Yes, you get plus 1.
Plus 1.
What'd you get?
Well, that's a total of 22.
Yeah.
Oh,
so yeah. All right. So I'm gonna roll. I have to beat a 22, or you hit them with the torpedo.
Or I hit him with the torpedo.
You know what's funny?
What's funny?
How much is that? So, I rolled as high as I've ever rolled. I still don't do it. No, I can't beat a 22, even with a 17. Yeah, so you win. You bastard. Roll 3d6 damage for a torpedo. It collides into them as they almost shoot it down. Well, they can't shoot it down. They were trying to avoid it. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I also I'm gonna use those 4 stunt points to add an additional loss. No,
Oh,
not
loss.
D6,
Jeez.
additional
All
loss.
right.
Yeah, so that will churn because that's 4 stunt points. And since I'm already using those, I might as well use the other 2 for something, and it's going to be, yeah. I'm going to give Loki a +2 on his next electronic warfare test.
Well done.
Because this will hopefully take out the small ship.
I think it might.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll 3d6 for damage, and that's gonna be 2 losses if this goes through the hole.
It did.
Cool.
They're smaller shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, I'm going to go ahead and roll these. So the ship, that ship's taken out. That ship's down. You blast it pretty much in half, and they just kind of separate. You see some people floating in space. One of them, funny enough, is an old-timey photographer taking a family photo. Sorry, I couldn't.
Goes under the hood.
Yeah, he's under it like this, just forever in space. Like, say cheese. It's like a moment in time. It's a 1920s family. Yeah. So they're down, and you guys only have this big ship left, but the ship is pretty messed up. Green.
Yeah.
Back to you, sir. You're underneath these people.
Cool. I want to get on top of them.
Yeah, you can kind of just flip over the side.
Sweet.
It's not really much of a thing.
And yeah, get to stabbing. We need to knock some of these fools out.
Hey, go stab that guy. I like it when people get stabbed. I would like to say I don't actually, just in case this ever sees court or something. Yeah, so that is a stab, a very successful stab, might I add.
And gonna do that +2 overwhelm style.
Yep. So you stab that guy like in the thigh, and he's like, ah! And then he gets shot probably to death. Let's find out. That's a hit. I'm just gonna roll that and see if that kills him. No, not quite. Not quite. So you flip over the side and you just stab this guy, and then your friends shoot him to death. And he's floating there. He's still mag booted to the catwalk. Oh yeah, trash boat.
Yeah.
Ooh, he did good that time. He gets the door open.
Nice. What's the situation when he opens the door?
They're not moving in there really.
Yeah. Cool.
You do see on some of the other levels, some of the people are still milling about in there. Like, some of them seem pretty normal, but some of them seem very diminished. They seem like something happened to them. You're not sure what. These 2 people in this room are 2 such people. They look like kind of sick.
Okay.
They look ill.
All right. Well, let's get Trash Boat to open a door with someone who can actually talk to us.
Yeah, he kind of figured it out a little bit better. He's gonna go open one of the better ones. Just FYI. So a complication to this is that you're in vacuum, and so if you open the better, the healthy looking people, they'll get vacuumed. You need to find them suits. There are suits nearby. I just need all of that to be known.
Cool. We'll keep Trash Boat on that.
Okay, Trash Boat's gonna cut out the middleman. He's just gonna go close the door so that
Sweet.
the vacuum can happen. But yes, so out on the ship. Wait, no. Yeah, you guys all went. Oh yeah, the guys up top need shit. I knew I was forgetting something. You guys are gonna get shot. I hope it hurts. I think I figured out how his gun works. Nice. And I'm gonna shoot all of Green's face off. What's your defenses?
14.
No, the other thing. Sorry.
Oh, 6.
There you go. Yeah, so you the catwalk around you gets lit up, and some of the fragments like hit your suit. And you see like your suit burning a little bit from like so you take 2 damage, 2 fortune damage.
All right.
Not so bad. But they both shoot at you from above you. And then, back to space. You guys are pretty much all set out here. You can't be attacked, and there's only 1 ship left. You can try to make them give up if you want to, or you can just blast them.
Do we really need to do anything?
I mean, they can still move.
Just badly.
Just not as well as they should be able to. It's only a -1 penalty to their mobility.
Okay. Then let's.
I'm pretty sure there's
them
a space
again.
combat stunt that shatters their like movement completely. But
What?
I think there's a space combat stunt that makes them unable to move at all.
Loki, Cal, is there anything that we need, or is this really just an annihilation mission?
I would think any pertinent information would be inside. But they've probably scrubbed hard drives. We'll search the wreckage and see what we can find.
I think that's a great idea, but better to take them out.
Yeah. I think we should just immobilize them, essentially. I wasn't trying to destroy that little baby ship, but...
That torpedo ate them hard.
So, yeah, let's... 11 with 4 stunt points.
That is a 6. Oh, yeah, so you get 5 stunt points for command. Not bad.
Okay,
I would like something to happen now. So they're going to hail you.
I accept this hailing.
It's not very pleasant.
Okay.
They open up. You can tell that bullets have gone through. You can tell that like some air's escaping, that kind of thing. There's a dead body in the background. But the person hailing you is holding a patient who happens to be pretty young. It's like, stop firing. We have people on board. You can tell that, it's not like his kid or anything. That kids are missing from the belt. And he has one of them on board. At least one. And he's now putting it in front of the camera so you won't kill them.
Loki, can you try just straight hacking into them and just shutting off their engines?
I could give it a try. Now that we have open systems with them, perhaps. I rolled an 11, which is a number.
Wow. Now I roll 3 6s. No.
Oh, dude.
Whoever's working there, electronic warfare, doesn't let you do it. But then they're like, we'll surrender. We'll give up.
So what you're going to do is you're going to gather the patients in the airlock, and you're going to give them to us, and then we're going to kill you, probably.
Well, I'm not doing that.
I never told them about that last part, Calliope.
Yeah. You're not supposed to say the quiet thing out loud.
Sorry, Green has been rubbing off on me a little bit.
No, that was wow.
All right, we won't kill you, and you can hobble away into the vast darkness of space to slowly die.
He thinks about it. He's gonna close the comms. Now there's children on board. He's gonna hope that you don't blow them out of the air, but they're gonna try and get away. So the command phase was successful. You have 5 points. You gave them, or you can spend them on whatever command thing you want to spend them on.
So can we like? Gross. It's definitely not what she meant.
No, I know.
So can we specifically target their thrusters? Don't.
Gary, it still
Kind
shows
of.
on the screen. I love it.
Yeah, perfect too.
Kind of. Let me see. So you can use your stunt points to do things like that. I know you can. Let's
So,
see.
I mean, I'm going to be doing a called shot specifically on their thrusters. So to just destroy their maneuverability and try to keep everyone in there alive, just stranded.
You can try to do that, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be my plan. Since they're clearly
There it
choked,
is.
get away.
There's a vehicle combat stunt that you guys could try to use. Disable drive.
Yeah, that is what I want to do.
Yeah, you can use your command points on that. That's okay. So, essentially what you're going to be doing is you're going to, when Reese shoots, if he hits them, they can shut off the engines.
Okay.
Because you do have a bunch of stunt points. So go ahead, do all the normal stuff. Reese, keep in distance.
Great. They are still trying to get away.
Yeah, they're not doing a good job, though.
Great.
Like, you're like, this guy's never flown before. Look at this. And yeah, you have 6 stunt points. So, you know, I'm gonna cut this short. You guys, with your, 12 stunt points that's hanging around, you guys shatter their ability to escape, and you dock with them.
Great.
We'll do the prisoner exchange in a minute. Great.
Yeah, I just basically I see them trying to fly away, and I just take
You're like, no.
like frapua, and I just like steer us and ram where their engines are, and they just like sputter out. And I'm
You
like,
just
nope,
teabag them. Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, and then I fly on top of them and just fly up and down, just up and down over the top.
Somewhere
of it.
green looks out the window and sees this happening.
So I'm going to jump up to the next level, throw my shield down.
What's with you guys? 21? The fuck? That's back-to-back 21s?
And can I use these stun points in my melee attack?
Sure.
Cool. Then
You are in combat, so you can do, any of the
Sweet.
combat stuff.
Great. So get to stabbing.
That's a hit, yeah, that's a hit.
You
You fly up right in this guy's face and you just plunge your knife into him.
We got that +2. I want to spend at least.
Why do you sit like that?
How much is that? Oh, it's 2. 2 points for an extra d6 of damage. Ugh. Fine.
That's a
and then-
bummer.
Yeah. So I have 4 points left.
You do. If you spend 2 more, you will generate another turn, but just FYI.
Gotcha.
In that case, you might as well spend all of them.
Right. What is this knockout? No, I don't want to do that.
Knocking out? What am I, a vegetarian?
Yeah.
Did you just accuse Green of cannibalism?
No, just,
Melee. Sorry, everybody.
Not.
That's
You
okay.
are fine. You're fine.
I would like to.
do. You can do the same stunt again.
Oh, cool. Then yeah, can I just do it 2 more times?
Yes.
Sweet. Then that's what I'm doing.
I'm pretty sure you can. So. Yeah, roll 2 more d6. That's a good one. Yeah, so that's a lot of damage. So that is more damage than he has fortune, which means you fly up at him. What do? He's gonna die. You're the Reaper. Let me know.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna like fly up and just throw like I'm punching, but I'm gonna throw the blade like through part of his body, through his side. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna gut him like a fish, is what you're saying.
Basically.
You gut him like a fish. His entrails float there. And he tries, with his last minutes of life, trying to stuff them back in.
It's pretty gruesome.
That's evisceration. I didn't do it. You did.
Well, he should have taken this job.
Huh?
There are other jobs to have.
The other of your friends come and gang up on this lone soldier that was about to run away after watching his last remaining cohort get eviscerated. That's that much. That's that much. That's pretty good. So just sheer force of numbers, he gets gunned down as well. Trash Boat has now pressurized this room. Yeah.
Nice.
And you do notice those 2 sickly-looking people are leaving their room now.
I would like to send one of the guys over to check on him. Or I guess since Trash Boat just finished sealing the room or whatever, send him to go talk to them. See what their story is. But I would like to get to the core, or the room that what is it, directly above us?
Yeah, you are now on the same level. You can see it's so now that you're up here, it's this round room. It has clear glass walls, and you can see people in there. Some of them are scientists hiding, and some of them are in chairs hooked up to machines.
Okay. Well, can I tell anything specifically? Is anyone trying to escape, or
something really weird's going on in that room? There's a person in a chair. You can see this through the glass, and their head is open, and there's a bunch of plugs coming out of it.
Huh. Okay. Well, we better stop this and start taking out some of these scientists.
Yeah, there are some scientists. You see a scientist actively conducting an experiment.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that guy. That's the first one.
Okay, so you open that door. I guess you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna continue with your scene for now to keep us in it, because they're gathering your prisoners on the ship. So yeah, you open up the door. As you get ready to open up this door, you sent. Who did you send to talk to the sick people that are leaving that room?
Trash Boat.
Okay. Trash Boat. He took off his helmet. And he's like, "Hey, how you guys doing? You know, we're here to help. You guys okay?" and one of them grabs him and goes, and just vomits brown liquid all up in his suit. And
what are these? Are they fucking zombies?
Trash Boat starts screaming. He's like, "Ah!" And you can hear him gurgle as the vomit gets in his mouth while he's screaming. And he falls on the ground. And he starts having a seizure.
No.
What? From this fucking vomit?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. Goddamn. It's
Yeah,
about.
you didn't know what was going on this. You don't know what they're doing here.
I know what they're doing now. Damn. Okay. So.
I'm so happy.
It's fucking Resident Evil up in here.
I couldn't have made it happen better myself. That was great.
Okay. Do you think they need oxygen? Can we try to shut down this oxygen?
So point of fact, he did open up that room before he resealed it, so they didn't have air for a minute. They were without oxygen.
I have a question.
Yes.
Was the grab like a desperate like help me grab, or was the grab like, oh, it was like I'm gonna vomit?
It's like I'm gonna deliberately vomit in your suit.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it was horrifying.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
I'm so happy to be playing Resident Evil, guys.
That's next session.
Oh really?
Green's escape.
Yeah.
With a 5-minute timer and a bazooka at the end.
We have to put down those things.
Yeah.
And we unfortunately have to shoot Trash Butt in the head. This is the only option that we have right now.
Are you going to leave the scientist to his machinations for now? Are you going to let the scientist live a little longer?
I mean, like, unless... How sealed is this room? Are there going to be more belters coming in here? Because if that's... Or these creeps crawling out of here?
So, some of the rooms, now that you know that something's wrong with those people, you do notice there are other rooms with similar people in them. But there are also rooms with living people in them. And you see the scientist look at you, like, suddenly. Like, he realizes you're there for the first time.
How many other people are in there with that scientist?
So you see another scientist on the ground with their throat slit, which is kind of weird. And then you see another one cowering behind a desk. And you see another patient tied up that looks fine, but panicked.
Okay, well then I'm gonna send my belters down to take care of these creatures while I go in to kill the scientist that's performing an experiment.
Okay. So yeah, you open up that door. And he looks at you like, oh shit. And you see his eyes dart to an ominous button in the corner.
Okay. Then I guess I'm going to charge him.
Okay.
With my and I'm gonna be defensive as I'm charging with my shield, and then I'm gonna try to stab him.
Gotcha. Yeah, go ahead. See how this goes. It's got to go a very specific way. You do stab him. That's a good start.
+2.
It's pretty good. So you run up and you stab him, and he's like, ah! And he falls to the ground, clutching his wound. And he's lying there squirming on the ground. Ah! And you hear the woman that's in the other chair that does not have her brain opened up. Help me! She's like trying to frantically. He's crazy!
Yeah, he may be crazy, but you're just gonna have to stay right there for now.
No, please, let me out! And then the person with their brain open starts talking as well. They say weird shit. They're like, they're like speaking some weird language that you've never heard before, and their eyes are this weird blue color.
I look at the doctor and I say, you have 5 seconds to fix this, or your insides become your outsides.
He's like, what do you want him to fix?
I want him to stop whatever this creepy ancient god thing.
Yeah,
this Stargate
it
bullshit.
is pretty startling. You see him reaching for this button, and he's trying to push it.
Yeah, I don't want him to push it.
Cut off his hand.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, how do I go about cutting his hands off?
I mean, so at this point, he is very hurt, and you are clearly the superior combatant. I'm not going to argue that you can cut his hand off.
All right. So I do that, and then ask him to stop.
Describe doing it. Like, how do you set it up? I'm not trying to be gruesome, but I need to know.
Okay. All right. So I want to be in between myself, or in between him and the button.
Okay.
First, that's what I'm trying to, because I don't want him touching it. The hand he's reaching out with, put it on the ground, step on it, his arm with my foot, and cut his hand off. Then I'm gonna grab him and try to toss him further away, and tell him his time is running out.
Yeah, he's bleeding out now, pretty badly. He has 2 pretty serious wounds, and he's like on the ground, like, you can't stop. You can't stop. It was destined from before we walked the earth. Before we crawled from the mud. He starts saying stuff like that.
As he says, right in the center of when he said, like, right before that, like, I want to cut him off right in the middle of that, and I'm just going to stomp him right on his head.
You cave his head in as he's ranting. And this, as you called it, God Monster, which I really enjoy, it continues to chant. It's saying
there's another scientist in here, right?
Cowering, yes.
Yes, I grab that scientist and say, your turn. Fix this.
You can't fix it. It's done. No, don't hurt me.
Oh my god. You have you have 5 seconds to give me some information that is helpful.
We're just trying to figure out what's happening. We're trying to figure out the proto-molecule. We just need to know. It imparts such knowledge on its host, but it kills them too fast, and we can't figure out what its purpose is. And, like, he says that all very fast, and he's like super sweaty.
I say, Cal, Loki, are you hearing this?
Are we hearing it, John?
If you want
unless I mean, Green, have you been like broadcasting it?
Well, I just figured we're connected.
Just now picking you up.
Nova channel, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What the fuck?
You guys hear the thing chanting in the background. It's very disturbing. It sounds like Sumerian or some crazy shit.
All right, tell me what this thing is. What's happening? What is happening now?
It's just a host. It's just a host before it loses itself to the molecule. It's a person, but it can see what it sees.
Well, how long till the molecule takes over?
It's soon. He'll be just like the others.
Bang! I shoot the creature, the god monster.
Green, ask him what the fuck a proto-molecule is.
I will. That's the next thing I will do. Can I do that now, John? Did I?
That's fine. So go ahead and roll the attack on this thing.
Oh god, please don't tell me you triggered a boss fight.
No.
Yeah, that's a hit, and its head explodes.
Thank god.
Sweet.
It's the opposite of a boss fight.
Okay. Talk about this molecule.
It's what we've been studying. It's why Protogen exists. It's we found it. We found it on Saturn, buried in the ice of the rings. It's what caused Eros. It's
What do you mean?
alive. It's living. It exists. It knows itself, and it knows us.
I don't understand what you're saying. So
He's saying a lot. Are you talking to me?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm talking to the character.
Okay.
Is it a real molecule, or is it a some kind of bacteria or creature?
I relay this.
We don't know.
You don't know if it's a fucking molecule.
I mean, it is a molecule.
What do you mean?
But it's like a sapient molecule.
Yes.
What do you mean it caused Eros?
That's what that was. It was the protomolecule.
The protomolecule caused it, as in made the decision to crash the station, or killed everybody?
I'll say just, for the sake of full understanding of the scenes, Green has like a body cam, which is fine. The technology's there for like 100 years. So you can see the guy. He looks at the camera where the voice is coming from. Be like, we don't know.
So nobody ordered it, is what you're saying?
He just starts shaking his head. That was not what we expected to transpire on Eros, he'll say.
What did you expect to transpire on Eros?
Answers. That's what he says.
He says answers?
He says answers.
Okay, so what's the question?
Nah. See, I'm trying not to be a shit, because it's so easy during these. I wanted to say, now that's the question, but that's not what he says. We need to know what it wants.
So you fed it 1.5 million people.
The more biomass it accumulates, the more conscious it becomes. Yep, there you go. So you slit this guy's throat. The body camera gets hit by arterial spray, and this guy is dead. Fair. That's pretty hard to hear. Please get me out of here.
We're gonna keep you there for now. Just because, things have been getting pretty crazy around here.
You do hear vroom, as all the lights go click, 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 click. And then the poof, poof, poof of the auxiliary lighting. And like the red, that ominous red alert lighting. And you hear as doors start opening below you.
I'm gonna I'm gonna reach over Calliope and hit off on the mic that's inside the cab of our ship and look at Calliope and Reese. If the children aboard that ship, or if Green, have come in contact with this protomolecule, they're as good as dead.
That's no good.
Well, obviously it's no good. So we can't take those children, obviously. But Green, we'll just kill Green if he gets frisky. It's fine.
But if he comes aboard, he'll spread it to us.
We need to quarantine Green.
All right, we'll quarantine him in the airlock.
And what of the children?
We have to leave them.
We can't risk it.
The OPA will go for them. No telling how many OPA men on that base will have to be quarantined.
Then we tell everyone to quarantine, and if they want to save the children, which I wouldn't blame them for doing,
This
they...
is such a heavy conversation.
Yeah, welcome to midnight, folks. This is...
welcome to midnight, y'all.
Now. Jahan made the mistake of not leaving a cliffhanger this time, and now we're...
Oh, no, there's a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's right now.
Yeah, so as the auxiliary lights turn on, you hear the... Oh, shit! And you hear some people screaming down below. All the cells are open. And some of those creatures are vomiting on some of the prisoners.
Oh, no, we're in Mass Effect. That's what this is.
So that's why I was excited for the last thing that happened, because this sci-fi, turned super sci-fi eventually, and I really like it. But so yeah, Green, there is one, floating up to you in this booth, coming through the door.
Green, you got to get out of there. I turn on the microphone. Green, you got to get out of there right now. You cannot
For the record, you are in your suit, and so are your other two friends. What's his name? Trashboat just took his helmet off, so that's a bad idea. But as this thing comes towards you, with its infectious disease, we're gonna have to see what happens next week. So, man, yeah, I forgot about all the ethical questions this would bring up. This is exciting. I really had a lot of fun tonight. How about you guys?
Hell yeah. That was a good
Hell.
one.
Yes.
Watch us here every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and this Saturday, 8 to
Oh,
11
shit.
Central. Fresh out the box, fresh out the podcast, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Follow me at Rock Fact. I'm John and on.
Follow me at Casualty CDG. I'm Gary.
Follow me at LT Schlamuels. I'm late and
Follow me at Hidden Audio. I'm Alicia. I'll be here next week, but I will not be here the week after because my face will be in the process of being removed.
And hey, folks, I'm Matt. Y'all have a good night.